Hey guys, welcome to the final episode of Coffee Talk, episode 1. Saying episode 1 after saying final episode sounded kind of funny, but final video of the first game from me. Hello, you're finally here. Hey y'all. Hey yo, hi Freya. Huh, someone's feeling happy today. Of course. Did they? They approved it. Yay. We're so happy for you. That's so good. Congrats. Oh my. What are these sprinkles? Yeah. The whipped cream is all smushed into the lid, but I got a birthday cake latte. The coffee shop next door to me has its 2-year anniversary this coming weekend. I can't go because I will be at the Zelda Dungeon Marathon, which y'all should check out. We're once again raising money for No Kid Hungry, which provides access to food for kids. I'll post a link to that stuff on my posts page in YouTube, so go check that out. Go check out the marathon. Definitely donate. I think kids are gonna need it now more than ever. Yeah, and I'm excited to go hang out with a bunch of people who really love Zelda next week. But my birthday cake latte has sugar cookie syrup in it and whipped cream and sprinkles on top. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god, oh my god. How did they react to the draft? Do I have, surprisingly, they liked it. I have the auto. That's amazing. Oh no, I don't want, we're good, we have the auto off. That's amazing. I know, right? I am not ready to do voice. I couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign me for a second book. I'm so happy for you. It's like the first time I've spoken this morning. Well, I guess I ordered my coffee, but my voice is like, I am not ready to talk. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough? Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately, and some old timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah, brought us some gifts back. You didn't get any for me? I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. You both look so cute. Oh, so does she have a new profile picture in here? We have new gala stuff. He's got a puppy? Is that a puppy? There's also a cat. Oh no, is that a cat? It's hard. No, I think that's a cat. It's 2 cats. 3 cats. Oh my god, it's definitely cats, right? Oh, that's cute. Does that say February 29th for her birthday? So, when businesses say that they're open 365 days a year, what year did they close? What day did they close during a leap year? Okay, I'm not sure how long this day is. We don't have a new story, we just have a thing that says our free trial is over. Okay. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No. It was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there. So I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No, not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe? Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived. And we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, McCoffee. See you around. They look happier than when I first met them. Alright, let's read Romeo and Juliet Part 3, if I can open up the correct app. Romeo comes awake with a gasp, his mind already whirling as he tries to make sense of what's happening. Was it just a dream, he thinks? Please forgive him, dear readers, he's barely awake. He has no idea how or when he got home, but he's still wearing yesterday's clothes, and he experiences the unwashed, uncomfortable feeling that comes with waking after falling asleep fully dressed. Then he remembers. Juliet! What happened to her? He rifles through blankets and pockets until he finds his cell phone and immediately fires off a message to her. He won't admit it, will barely remember it through the haze of panic, but he spends the next 14 minutes and 10 seconds staring fixedly at it until it vibrates in his hand and he drops it to the floor. Romeo! Juliet's voice is muffled by the carpet, but he doesn't think he's ever been so relieved to hear it. Where are you? Are you alright? I'm fine, what about you? I'm okay, we need to talk, something's definitely different. Romeo opens his mouth to agree before he even realizes how he feels. He's been so weighed down by his feelings for so long that he hadn't noticed that something changed until Juliet brought it up. Waking up has been bad for so long. Today he feels different. Today, he feels good. When Romeo arrives at the coffee shop, Juliet is already there. She waits while he orders an Americano, patiently sipping her orange juice until he joins her. So, Romeo says as he seats himself opposite Juliet, what happened last night? She shrugs, shakes her head, the picture of honest confusion. I'm not sure, but I felt kind of light when I woke up this morning. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. I feel like a part of me is missing. She nods in agreement, and they're quiet for a time. Juliet plays with her straw, the paper melting quickly in the icy remnants of her drink. She trails off and tries again. Do you actually remember what happened last night? Kind of. Romeo frowns and grimaces. I'm not sure though. How do you feel about me now? Asks Juliet. He pauses to consider. I don't know. I still like you. A lot, in fact. But it's certainly a different kind of feeling to to the last few months. That's exactly how I feel. He sighs explosively. What the hell happened? Juliet leans in, holds his gaze, lowers her voice. I'm not sure myself, but I have this theory. Maybe. And I know it sounds wild, but hear me out. Just maybe the parts of us that fell in love with the other somehow left us last night. They separated themselves from this world, making their own, where time loops an exact moment over and over and over again. Romeo looks her in the eye without blinking for a long moment, then bursts out laughing. You're a complete madwoman, you know that? That's just like... You're not even the one who likes sci-fi and fantasy. Oh, shut it, boyo. She huffs at him and crosses her arms as she leans back. No, seriously, he waves a hand at her. The fact that that theory came out of your mouth is crazier than the theory itself. Her lip twitches and then she's laughing with him, and for a glorious moment the air is filled with pure and uncomplicated good humor. When the laughter winds down, they each find that they can't stop grinning at the other, and it's beautiful and just like how it used to be. A thought occurs to Romeo and he opens his mouth, and Juliet immediately points a finger at him. Shut up. He closes his mouth, but keeps grinning, hands up in surrender. You can't say it isn't possible, though, she defends herself with a wry shrug. Romeo tilts his head. Nothing is impossible. So, what now? What now what? I mean, what happens to us now? He looks around and shrugs. We've just lived normally. I guess it's been months, if not eons, since I could talk to you normally like this, and honestly, it feels awesome. She laughs, and it's so much easier than it has been in a long time. Yeah, I know, she smiles at him. So we're good then? We're better than good, I guess, answers Romeo. Good point, Juliet nods. Well made. After that, life goes on for Romeo and Juliet. They're still good friends. They both found their loves, the one who shares their interests, that doesn't force them to sacrifice too many things in life, yet still makes them feel like the happiest person on earth. They grow old together as good friends, not as lovers. And what about the Romeo and Juliet who burn with love for each other? Readers, I'll tell you. That couple is still sitting on their bench in the park on that clear and perfect night, and they'll stay there until the end of time. They've created their own world without other people meddling, judging, forcing compromises. For the rest of eternity, they'll have each other and their pure, naive young love, and nothing will ever change that. Some people say that on a clear night with the promise of dawn rain, when the Milky Way flows across the sky and the full moon hangs low, you can see a young couple sitting on a bench in the park, but only out of the corner of your eye, and only if you've room for romance in your soul. Is it true, you ask me? Does it matter? I reply. Surely it doesn't matter to anyone else on earth, and it certainly doesn't matter to them. Thank you, Freya, for some nice stories. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Wow, congrats. But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate? We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company is providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and McCoffee have been keeping me company. Anyway. Oh hey Freya. And McCoffee. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh, yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Bailey's to your parents? How did it go? Man, her father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Bailey's, we need to go now. Or I'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me play the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Bailey's. She worked on the game. Really? Oh, well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, McCoffee. Enjoy the movie. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yes. How will you write their story? As it is. It's beautiful enough, and it has enough drama. Huh. That's one way to put it. Anyway. What's that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there are some updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where should we start? Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is, she's not alone now. Neil? The only news about their superhero breeding mission are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio, preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. And finally, Freya. She finished her book, got published, and had some signing sessions. It was a massive success, sold out even though... Okay, there were some errors in that first sentence that slowed me down. Fami. Rest in peace, Fami. Alright, that's coffee talk. Maybe I'll run into my other file and see what drinks I have there that I didn't get on this playthrough. As I mentioned, I'm gonna be at the Zelda Dungeon Marathon for a week, so won't be making videos during that time. I was gonna take a little break before I started Coffee Talk episode 2 anyway, but I bought the game already, so, you know, in a few weeks, maybe in August I'll start the Coffee Talk episode 2. Then I'll have some time to catch up on some other stuff I wanted to do. I've got a Core Keeper playthrough going on, where I'm writing little journal entries along each episode. I gotta practice some games for the Zelda Dungeon Marathon. I don't live far from where the marathon happens, but it is a little closer to some coffee shops that I like over there. So I probably won't have any of those drinks on here because it's a little bit far to drive back with a drink. I think there are like 3 or 4 coffee shops I'll be going to while I'm there, and maybe during the first video of Coffee Talk episode 2 I'll talk about those. Doctor? I did play I believe I have a video of like the first day of Coffee Talk episode 2 on my channel because I played the demo. So if you want to search for that and watch it, feel free to, but I will be playing it again. I don't know if it's any different. Welcome. Hello, my coffee. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. Neil? I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then? Why is he all bandaged up? Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That fire agent. You've seen him? Yeah, thankfully I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So, you finally noticed? To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Huh, interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. I assume that just told me where I could do things differently. I mean, that must be what it is. Alright, let's go on here and see real quick. What's in my brew pad? Did we have the black magic? Chipotle, a menthol, lemony snippet, Midsummer Night's Dream, Russian tea. Wait, do I have everything unlocked? I think I have all the drinks here. Alright. Wait, milk. Okay. Not too many milk drinks. Yeah, that's all for Coffee Talk. I'll see you back for Coffee Talk episode 2. Thanks for watching.